Well, hello, boys and girls, ladies and gents, and members of the Big Red Food Army. It's your boy, Big Red, the Ghetto Gourmet. So welcome to another episode of the Ghetto Gourmet. Today I feel a little better. I'll make a little meal for me and my boy. Let's see what we're going to make today. We are going to make some in-the-oven boiled shrimp. So what we're going to do here, we already got our pot out. We're going to put a little water. The war. Got us a little water. Gonna bring that up to a boil. Add a little salt to it. We're gonna get our chop block. Got our little chopping block. We got some frozen corn ears, the little bitty ones. Oh shit. That's not good. At least it landed on its lid. I hope it didn't break or crack. Well, we got a jar of minced garlic. I forgot to defrost my sausage. So what we got here? Pound of sausage. I don't have to defrost that in the in the microwave. I hate defrosting things in there. Defrost time, we're gonna do it for 5 minutes. Think that should be enough. I don't know. Hold on, let's see. Clear, turn that off. Auto defrost into the pounds. 1 pound. Start 8 minutes. I was close. All right, while that's going, let's bring over, we got an onion, we got some lemon, we got some red potatoes, and we got about 1.5 pounds of shrimp. So, let's get started. Get our little kniff. And all I want to do is half, and half them. We're going to make 8, if they're big like that, we're going to make 8 pieces. think this one's a little smaller, so we're just going to do him in 2. And then 4. I hate defrosting things in the microwave because to me they always seem like they cook slightly. Which ain't no big deal, it's just sausage, you know what I'm saying? But if you like trying to defrost a steak or some shit in there, no go. No go. This microwave's starting to sound weird. Alright, so now we got our potatoes cut up. We got our Louisiana liquid crab shrimp boil. A little of this goes a long way. One, 2, 3 capfuls. Considering all I'm doing in there is the potatoes. Go ahead and open up and peel our onion. Might as well take the trash can out here. Go ahead and get this onion peeled. Got the onion peeled nice and good. You don't have to get the slicer out. Sausage is nice and defrosted. Yeah, they were frozen solid together. We got our corn and our potatoes in there. All right, we're gonna let that boil. Let's see, we're gonna need cut our lemon. Just gonna slice this one lemon up. Forgot to peel a little sticky stick off. Got two mongoloid looking pieces, but that's about it. Everything else is honky-dory. Get these little seeds out. We definitely don't need the seeds in our life. Ain't trying to swallow it and grow a lemon tree out my ass, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and get them little seeds out. And this other lemon We got that lemon sliced. We're going to wedge this lemon. I ain't trying to squeeze down on it because I don't want to juice it. Alright, what else I need now? Turn this on to 375. Bake. I need to get the slicer for this here onion. Actually, you know what? I could slice this rough slice. I ain't dirty in my slicer. To hell with it. I don't need perfect slices. I was gonna do nice, pretty, perfect slices, but part of being ghetto fabulous is your shit don't have to be perfect. One more good slice, and then I'll save this onion for something else. And that there should be plenty of onion. Once I break it all up, yeah, that should be plenty. If not, we'll cut some more. I'm just going to set that off to the side. The only thing I don't have that I wish I did was actual crawfish boil seasoning powdered to put in there. But I usually buy that in big old jars as needed with when I do crawfish boils. But I haven't done a crawfish boil in a while, so we're just gonna cut this sausage into rings. I need to get some better knives. Before Hurricane Katrina, I used to have some killer knives. This is just some cheap shit the ex-wife bought at Walmart. And she didn't want them in the divorce, so I got them. But you know what? Hey, at least I didn't have to go out and buy knives. Just like all my pots and pans. It's all non-stick crap that she wanted, had to have. We had 2 sets. Had a red set and we had a black set. She took the red set, which was slightly better than the black set, and I had to go out and get another set. Couldn't find another cheap set that was matched this, so I got 2 different black sets. Let me go ahead and mix this here up. What you want to do with that is you just want to bring it to a good boil. In case I need this knife later, we're going to leave that here. Now we got to peel some shrimp. Let's get a bowl to put them in. what was this? This was on sale. It's what's that? 1¼ pounds of shrimp. Man, shrimp's high here in Texas. Man, this was like, even on sale, it was $10.88. I'm used to being in Louisiana where shrimp and crawfish and seafood in general is way cheaper. But they appear that they're already butterflied, just not peeled. So they devein, because them people here in Texas, they just, no heads, no vein, or they won't buy that shit. I'm surprised they leave the damn legs on. Damn people from Texas. They don't know. If they don't know, they better ask somebody. These shrimp here, they 2025s. Now when you hear somebody say something about shrimp, they're talking about the size of them. Now when they say that they 2025s, that means it takes 20 to 25 shrimp to make a pound. Now, usually back in Louisiana when I used to go shrimping with my cousin, the count was counting the head. These are headless, so I don't know how they do the count on these, to be honest with you. We're just going to go ahead and leave the little tail on them just for aesthetics and decoration purposes. And I got these shrimp at the grocery store, so who knows where in the hell they came from. I think they actually Indonesian shrimp, to be honest with you. Which I'm you know, I'd rather buy U.S. shrimp, but they didn't have any. So, you know, when you want to make shrimp, beggars can't be choosers. But there's one thing, and then shrimp are usually, except for the ones that you get out the marsh in Louisiana, which actually come out of the Gulf of Mexico, most shrimp are in big open bodies of water. So, like the Gulf of Mexico, I'm sure they in the, like, they're in, I'm sure they're in, what do you call that? They in the Caribbean Sea. I'm sure they're in any gulf or bay. And then they travel inland when it's time to spawn. So we used to shrimp in the bayous, in the inland waters. So again, I don't know where these came from. I think they were from Indonesia. I don't know how they shrimp out there, but if they come from big open waters, I'm okay with it. But if it's like, I will not eat Chinese or farm-raised crawfish from outside the U.S. because crawfish are freshwater, and they bottom feeders and will eat anything. So who knows what's in them waters overseas, you know what I'm saying? So I refuse to eat. Like if I go to a Chinese buffet, that's why you never see Big Red eat crawfish in a Chinese buffet. I'll never eat boiled crawfish from somewhere else. I mean, I guess even if you cook it, I guess it can't technically be that terrible. Once you cook it, you kill off any disease or hopefully any parasite or whatever may be on it. But I don't know. Is it really worth risking it? And besides, I'd rather just good old American crawfish, you know? But that's why Chinese buffets in the U.S. Can do crawfish year round, because they outsource them from overseas. Oops, looks like this one tail's coming off. Oh well. It's a pretty nice size shrimp. And in America, in the United States, there's two different kind of shrimps. There's white shrimp, brown shrimp. And there's two different seasons. And to catch them, there's two different ways. You need two different kind of setups. Because brown shrimp are more on the ground, bottom feeders. White shrimp tend to come to the surface, swim closer to the top. So you can use wing nets. Just catch them right off the top. As to where brown shrimp, you need a net that drags the bottom with a tickle chain that tickles that grass, and it makes them pop up, and then they get caught up in the net. This one we're going to just peel all the way off because that tail's a little on the screwy side. I've never done this before, but I've seen somebody posted something similar to this. Of course, you know Big Red's putting his own spin to it. So I figured, let me go ahead and give this a try. Because, I mean, I used to, like, if they still had the heads on them, I would have boiled them completely. But this is mostly going to be done in the oven. The only thing that's boiling is that frozen corn and then potatoes, just because it speeds up the cooking process for the rest of it, yeah. About 5 or 6 more, maybe 10 more to peel. I mean, by them butterflying them and deveining them, that sped this up tremendously. I can't wait till Red Lobster does it all-you-can-eat shrimp again, because I'll do that as a part of my white trash guide to buffets across America, and I'll show you how many shrimp I can actually mess up when I ain't paying for them completely, you know, per the pound, you know what I'm saying? When you can do the all-you-can-eat shrimp, I can hurt me some shrimp at Red Lobster. It's like the candy of the sea, you know what I'm saying? These are some big old nice shrimp here. This is the size right under jumbo. Didn't realize this was going to take so long to peel. Otherwise I would have cut y'all off, but then again I would have had to wash my hands and cut you off, then turn you back on. So I'm sure you didn't mind hanging with Big Red for a few extra little minutes. And then you can see how to peel shrimp. I mean, this is way easier than, because like I said, when they devein them, they cut the top. So the top of the shell is already cut. So all you got to do is really unwrap it. Otherwise, you have to pull all that off. Alright, so we got all the shrimp peeled. I can wash our hands. Let's see if the potatoes are nice and tender yet. Yep. Pretty tender. So we're going to go ahead and cut that off, because they're going to finish cooking in the oven. Put that trash in there. Let me get Alright, so let me go ahead and see how we're going to do this here. I don't think I'm going to need this knife anymore, but I'm going to move it out the way. Get you some aluminum foil. Leave that out just in case we need it again. Get the strainer. The old pot holder. And you're just going to go ahead and hold on. Before we do that, I want to Spray that. Spray that in case any of the juices come out. All right. Moving right along. What we're going to do here is we're going to take these here, this corn and these potatoes, put it right down there. A little potato skin. Now I want to go ahead and take our onions and go ahead and unring them. I'm thinking that's going to be plenty of onion, because the onion's more or less for the flavor. Now we need a little bit of olive oil, virgin olive oil. I'm going to go ahead and take the sausage. Wash the hands right quick. Now what we're going to do here, now we're going to use regular salt. Brown pepper. Let's see here. We got onions, but we're still going to put a little bit of onion powder. Out that front. A little bit of Tony Chachere's. I'm going to use that here again in a little minute, so we're going to put it over here. Whoa! Had a little fall out there. All right. Got that under control. Going to do a little bit of white pepper. A little bit of Old Bay seasoning. Put this up here for a minute, we don't need that. going to put like 4 bay leaves in there. Can't eat the bay leaves. We'll put 5 bay leaves in there. How about that? A little bit of parsley. A bit more parsley. Where is my... Here we go. A little bit of oregano, not much. That's just more or less for aromatics. A little bit of red pepper flake. A little bit of garlic powder. Let's go ahead and put all this away for now. As well as I can remember, that's all I need. And we got some minced garlic. I'm going to use two teaspoons of minced garlic. Well, 1.5. Leave that there just in case we need it. Alright, now what I want to do, this corn, it all should be cool enough. Now I want to do is I want to mix this all up. Go ahead and add the shrimp. Now that the shrimp's in, I want to add a little bit more seasoning, which is going to be nothing more than a little bit of salt. A little more black pepper. A little more Old Bay. A little bit of cayenne. Put the cayenne on everything. A little bit of Tabasco sauce. You're gonna be like, Big Red, where's your old Trappy's Red Devil? But that's I like Tabasco because it gives it a little bit more of that vinegary flavor. We're going to go ahead and give this one good mixing with the shrimp. Give it a good old mix. There we go. Whoa, Mr. Onion, come back to Papa. Got me dirt, dirt don't hurt. Throw his ass back in there. Gonna add these sliced lemons. Wash the hands. One more ingredient and we good. So we don't need the chop block no more. That. We don't need this. We don't need this. But we do need some butter. Just want to have a generous helping of butter everywhere. Since I have so much crap in here, I'm not going to be able to pinch it off. So, wash my hands one more time. You're supposed to be able to wrap it all up, but you know what? I went overboard with my ingredients. So guess what? We're gonna have to use a little more aluminum foil than originally planned. But that's all right. We're not scared. We're going to tuck it under the one that's underneath. Tuck it under the one that's underneath. Tuck it under there. Got it all tucked in. Ready to go Betty bye. Oven's preheated at 375. $12 minutes. Let that puppy roll. Let's go ahead and pick up what we don't need no more. Don't need the butter no more. Don't need the garlic no more. Don't need the aluminum foil no more. We need a little freezer bag for that leftover. There's some leftover onion. It's hot as Hades up in here. I still got like a little less than half an onion left. We could do something else with it later on in the week. All right. Now all it is a waiting game. 10 minutes, 11 minutes should be done. So I'll see y'all back in that time period. Well, hello, boys and girls. I just pulled this out of here, the old heat box down there. And I'm still sweating like a Catholic priest at a Boy Scout jamboree. Now we just gotta see if it's done. Oh, if y'all could only get a smell of this. Oh, good Lord Almighty. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. Get your sniff. Put your head up in there.
I wanna. You guys need to be here. That is the scent of heaven. That's why you're sweating like a Catholic priest. Because that's the scent of heaven.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Not quite sure, but... All right. You want it in a bowl or you want it on a plate, son?
Plate.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that. I'm thinking more like, yeah, I could do it on a plate. Two plates. So what we're going to do is we're going to split the corn up evenly because we got 6 pieces of corn. We each get 3 pieces of corn. And then we could just start scooping out the rest. Hey son, why don't you come in here and video some of this? Bring that camera in on a close-up look on some of this so they know what they're missing out on.
Okay. Do I have to
And you can, hold on, pause, stop it. Okay, you bringing them in on some of this here?
Here's a close-up look of what we're getting into here. Looks delicious.
Alright, so y'all got the close-up view. We're just going to split all this up, you know what I'm saying? And there's buku of it here, so lots of shrimp, lots of potatoes, some onions and garlics and sausages. Get you some more shrimp on there for you. I think I gave you more shrimp than I got. That's alright. You're a grown boy. I think I got more potatoes and you got more shrimps. Let's try one of these sausages. Oh, good Lord. It's not a true shrimp boil. But if you could taste this, you'd want to punch your mom in the face for not making it for you. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to divvy all this up so we can pour that Alright, so now what we're going to do here is we're not going to let all that good juice go to waste. Oh, there's a piece of onion. There we go. And that's just butter and oil. Son, come open this pantry door so I can toss this out. Come on, sometime today. It's not like the apartment's big. It's less than 800 square feet. Come on. All right. Got everything off. Take that. I got your 2 lemon wedges to squeeze over that once you sit down. Go turn on the light in there real quick. Let me bring y'all in for a close-up of this pleatedness. So there you have it. 2 plates of, we're going to call it oven-baked boiled shrimp. Because part of it was boiled, the shrimp was just baked. But there you have it. Go ahead and get us 2 forks. And the only thing left to do, you guessed it, is put it in your mouth. Walk with me as we get over to this here place of amazement that we call... God damn it, come on, turn off your sons again. I got it. So, let's get on over here to where we sit down and we grub at. Alright. Ooh, I'm still sweating like a whore in church. A priest at a Boy Scout jamboree and all of that goodness. Ooh, so what do you think so far, son? Did you get you some of that?
So far, pretty good.
I'm just going to go ahead and squeeze me a lemon on there. You can't eat the tails, you know that. I mean,
yeah, I know.
You just got to pinch that off.
Dad, if by now I didn't know that you can't eat the tails, then there would be something wrong.
This is good. It's not as... I mean, it's delicious. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't kick this out of bed by no stretch of the means. But, like I said, I saw this. This isn't my recipe. I just doctored it up slightly. I think I need to do something to it, though.
What I mean by something to it?
Add a little more spice to it.
Like a little more like heat spice or
Yeah,
flavor spice?
a little both. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's got a damn good flavor. Just needs a little more, But I'm not quite sure of what, though. So you think it's a keeper?
Yeah.
It wasn't hard. The hardest part was cutting everything up. Once you cut everything up, put it in a pan, season it, wrap it, roll it, and bake it for 12, 15 minutes. That's it. Thinking it could use a little more crawfish / crab oil. A little more butter. But man, it's delicious. You can't have none of this, baby girl.
That won't stop her from wanting some.
I know. You gonna say hi to the peeps?
Just ignore it, it's tomfoolery.
You see her whiskers coming across. I'm sorry, baby girl, you can't have none of this. I know it smells like seafood and smells delicious. I'll give you a treat when we finish. This is too spicy for your digestive tract. Even though it's not spicy enough for Papa. How do you feel about the spiciness of it? Spicy enough, or
I think it could use a little bit more.
not a whole lot more? Just,
not much. No.
I mean, flavor-wise, it's good.
That was amazing.
What's that?
Tail of shrimp. It means there's somewhere in there that might just be a tail.
No, some of them are pulled all the way off.
Oh, okay.
Do you have enough? I see. I noticed I got more sausage than you got. Do you want more sausage?
I have a lot of sausage. It's just buried under here. There's like a bunch, and there's a bunch in the middle in the crack.
I'll just give you a couple more here.
No, I'm good.
You sure?
You don't have as many potatoes. You want some potatoes?
I ate some potatoes, but here, have some sausage.
Okay, that's good. I need no more sausage.
The only other thing I could do next time to ensure that we get even amounts is, you see how I wrap them in foil? Is to make 2 separate pouches and separate before we cook it.
I feel like that wouldn't be as good because if you let just all of it, because equal amounts don't really matter to me. Getting this small of a drink was not a good idea. Yeah, like a sip of
You right in there? You all right?
Yeah.
The corn picked up most of the heat.
Like corn tends to do.
Well, it does in a crawfish ball too. The corn and the potato should have the most heat because that actually got boiled with crawfish ball, liquid crawfish ball. But I didn't put.
Okay.
I didn't put a whole lot. So this video is kind of running a little long. Y'all know I'm gonna clear this plate. So, but we want to watch TV together. Spend a little time, maybe watch a movie or something. And we like to hear it. We don't like reading subtitles unless we have to. So we're gonna wrap this up. Where are my manners? Let me go ahead and give y'all a little. Let me give y'all a little bite. Here, you want a little bite? Go ahead, take a nibble. All right, let's wrap this up. Over here is a subscription button. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you have not done so already. Next to that's the notification bell. Click that and you'll be notified when I put new content up. Over there, thumbs up, thumbs down, pow, hit me with one. Doesn't matter which, just let us know that you're watching. We like these better. And down below is the description box with a description of this video with links to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as a link to this channel's homepage where you can find all the older content separated by series. Make life easier for you. Life's hard enough. Watching Tubby Wubby and Skinny Minnie eat on YouTube and cook on YouTube shouldn't make it any harder. And then there's also a link to my friend's t-shirt website where you can purchase Big Red Show t-shirts. And Big Red Show t-shirts that you've seen on me wear from time to time, and ones that you haven't seen me wear, but they're inspired by the show. Pretty soon you'll start seeing the dark side of red, which is just screwed up stuff coming out of a screwed up mind. If you don't want to click the link, go up here, www.teeimp.com. That's www.teeimp.com. And then scroll the navigation bar and go ahead and roll down to the Big Red Show, and then you'll find all my t-shirts. While you're there, check out his t-shirts. He does comic book related, anime, gaming, comic book, movie, pop culture, sci-fi, stuff like that. Check out his stuff. You might like some of it. And then down below that is the comment section. Type us out a comment. We'll type you one back. Show us yours, and we'll show you ours. And from my day one sub to my newest sub, hell, even the ones that jousted out of here that subbed and left, I appreciate y'all because y'all still gave me a clicky click. You know, I appreciate everybody who views my stuff, and, you know, from the bottom of my belly to the top of my bald head. You know, I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for hanging out with us. We know you got better things you could be doing, but you chose to sit a spell with us. Maybe you learned a recipe. Maybe you figured out what fast food things good to eat, what snacks good to eat, what's nasty, what not to eat. Maybe you learned something. Who knows? I hope so, or at least at the least, I hope you were entertained. You know, but I need you to do me one itsy bitsy favor. I need you to tell your ma, tell your pa, tell your greasy grandma, share this video with your family and friends. Share it with your pets, your barnyard animals, your wild animals, your neighbors. I don't care who you share it with. I really don't care how you share it. Just share it. You can share it with snail mail, email, chain mail, Instagram, teddygrams, mammograms, sonograms, Facebook, book face, your tweeter, your twatter. It don't matter. Put it on a paper airplane, fly it across the room, hit your teacher in the eyeball with it. Just leave her with one eyeball so she could still watch the video. Put a message in a bottle, throw it in the ocean. Maybe some sailor lost at sea will find it and like it. You never know. But maybe they'd like to learn how to cook from Big Red and learn what to eat and what not to eat and hopefully get entertained. But we'll never know unless you share this video. And caring is sharing and sharing is caring. So get to caring and start sharing. It's been Big Red, Little Red for another Big Red's. No, this ain't a Big Red something. This is the Ghetto Gourmet. Yo, I forgot where the hell I was. Damn sweat, damn heat. Getting a heat stroke. Let me get back to this. I'm out. I'll see you the next time when I got something to cook. Big Red for the Ghetto Gourmet. I'm outie.